Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alyssa Arriaga, and to start off this video, I'm going to go ahead and give a little brief introduction about myself. I am currently a Gear Up tutor employed by UTEP. I've been a tutor now for about 7 months. I currently am a junior at UTEP, and I plan on getting my bachelor's in rehabilitation sciences. Now, the purpose of this video is to introduce a career in the medical field as a healthcare practitioner. So the career occupation that I decided to talk about is speech-language pathology. Now, speech-language pathology is actually the career I plan on studying once I get my master's. So I do eventually want to become a speech-language pathologist. That does have a special place in my heart. To give a brief overview of what speech-language pathology, or being a SLP, inquires. When you look at the definition, SLPs assess, diagnose, treat, and help to prevent communication and swallowing disorders in patients. Now, speech, language, and swallowing disorders result from a variety of causes. So SLPs would work with people such as people who have hearing loss, brain injury, maybe they are recovering from a stroke, or even emotional problems that patients may have as well. And even developmental delay, any form of disorder that would cause communication delays. So essentially, SLPs are experts in communication. SLPs work with people of all ages. It can be from babies to adults, depending on what age population you choose. That it could be, pediatrics that you want to work with, or even the geriatric population. Either way, there is a variety of ages that you will work with. SLPs do work in different types of settings. For example, they can be private practices, like in clinics, or even in early childhood intervention, which is actually being able to go to people's homes and privately give therapy sessions. Also, physician offices, schools, hospitals, and of course, rehabilitation centers as well. Going into the type of education required, you do need to have a master's degree to become a speech-language pathologist. So you're looking at about 6 years of college. Once you graduate with your master's degree, you will have to take a test to officially be licensed as an SLP. Now, I do have to say the program is very competitive. It's not for everyone, but just like anything in the medical field, that is going to be more competitive. So there is a lot of people that apply. So you're definitely gonna have to stay motivated and keep the high GPA. And of course, be involved in several extracurricular activities to build up your resume for graduate school, essentially. There is a high demand for speech-language pathologists. Anywhere you go, you will be able to find a job because of so many people applying to get their license. That's why there's such high demand. And for any type of healthcare practitioner, there is going to be high demand. Right now, the percentage of healthcare workers is continuing to increase and grow throughout the United States. So you will not have trouble finding a job once you get your license. As far as salary or hourly pay as a SLP, it is going to differentiate according to the type of clinical setting that you will work at. As far as in El Paso, the average hourly wage could be anywhere from $35 to $40 an hour, and salary pay is going to range between $66,000 to $78,000 a year in El Paso, Texas. When you're looking at all across Texas or even nationwide in the US, it can even range from $70,000 all the way up to $102,000 a year. So really, it just depends on where you live and what type of clinical setting you're going to work at. Overall, to sum up this career choice, becoming an SLP is a great career path to choose. You won't be disappointed, especially if you have the skills required. Communication skills are definitely key. You need to know how to communicate with people, especially if you're going to collaborate with other therapists like occupational and physical therapists that you will be working with in clinical practices. Having patience to be able to listen to people and diagnose them, which also requires critical thinking skills. Listening skills, you have to be able to listen to people. You're a therapist essentially, so all of those are definitely important. And most importantly though is a compassion to help people. If you have that, that will definitely take you a long way in this career path. So that sums up my video for speech-language pathology, and I really hope you guys were able to get a lot of information out of this. Thank you.